Hi there, it's Vashon from Team Tough, and this is part of my 30-day video challenge. And today I wanted to talk to you about time. Specifically, how much time do you have in your life? You know, none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. And I recently was reading a book and it talked about how, you know, there's only so many tomorrows in our life. You know, each precious moment, each day is like a shining star in our hands that's melting like a snowflake at the end of the day. And so tell the people that you love them. Do the things that you've always wanted to do. Don't just save it for later and say, you know, you'll do it when you have more money, or you'll do it, you know, when you don't have children, or you'll do it before you have kids, or whatever it is that you keep telling yourself that you're putting off. Do it now, because you're not guaranteed that. You're not guaranteed that time. So I want to share something personal with you that I haven't shared except with people that are close to me. And that is when I was 8 months pregnant with my youngest son, Jack. I went in to get just a routine skin examination. I had a small mole on this arm that I just didn't like it. It was kind of raised. It was very tiny, maybe not even the size of a pencil eraser. And I went in and they looked at it, the dermatologist looked at it, and she said, "We need to biopsy this." And they took it, and the next morning they called me and they said I had melanoma. If you're not familiar with that, it's basic skin cancer, and if you don't get it taken care of, if they find it, you can die. Thankfully, they caught it at the very earliest stage, And so they were able to remove it. I had to be rushed in for surgery right away. There was I was working at the time, and I basically called in sick, and I went in that day, and they removed. It was 4 inches long by 2 inches deep by 4 inches wide out of my arm. So, if you ever see me in a bathing suit or something like that, I do have a nice long scar on my arm, and that's because I had melanoma. And the hardest part was, I was pregnant, so they couldn't put me under to do the surgery. They just had to use local anesthesia on my arm, like, just shots, because they were concerned that, of the baby, of what that could do to the baby. And so, here I am, and I'm trying not to look at them working on my arm because, I didn't want to see them cut that much out of my arm. But I can tell you that I was terrified, because in that moment I knew that I had to live. I had to live for my son, and that I wasn't guaranteed tomorrow, and I wasn't guaranteed, anything really. So every day, make it count. And if there's something that you're putting off, stop doing that, because you don't know if you're going to have tomorrow. So if you have always wanted to do something, do it now, and everything will take care of itself. It does. I don't know how. Sometimes I wonder, I may go off and do something that, I don't feel like I'm prepared to do at this point in my life, but I'll do it anyway. Simply because I know that I'm not guaranteed tomorrow, and I know in my heart that I'm meant to do those things. So I hope this helps you in some way. With that said, I'll go ahead and close. Have a wonderful evening. Take care.